This is Miami High Life. It is the largest, most luxurious fronton ever built. It was completed in 1925 and doubled in size in 1965. Literally millions of people have visited the High Life fronton over the nearly 50 years of its operation. On any given night, you can spot license plates from virtually every state of the Union in the parking lots. High Life is a tradition in Miami that was pioneered by men of vision whose sons and grandchildren continue that tradition and dedication to the sport.
Boss man. All right. Hey, what's up, bud? How you doing? Let me grab a golden bear.
A golden beer.
Yeah. Hey, do you mind if I put this poster up?
No, go ahead, it's okay.
All right, thank you.
What is about?
This is the finale for the Highlight Championship.
Okay.
My last game playing
I
professional.
didn't know you were a professional.
Yeah, man, 26 years.
26 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking
Maybe you
about
were there
retiring.
when ASEAN the other time.
They were before me because I played in Connecticut for 10 years. But when I came here, he was retiring. But I do. He said, "Yeah, you remember the old
I used
players."
to be back in the early 80s.
Oh man, that's sweet, man. I really appreciate that.
All right, all right.
It's kind of like you put a basket on your hand and you throw it to the front wall and you try to catch it and then throw it back and the other person has to get it. Whoever miss it, they make the point.
That point value though.
7 points equal a game. You got to make 7 points before a game is over.
7 points for a game.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Saturday night, 7 p.m.
Okay.
All right, man.
I try to make that.
Cool. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right. From 68 to 89, Highlight was booming. You saw it on Miami Vice, the commercials. 10,000 people in the audience. They had to turn away people. The money that was wagered, the people who would show up, celebrities. You had to come in your Friday night best. John Travolta, one of the presidents, came by. It was the thing to do.
Crowds up there were sick, huh, T?
Man, I was very fortunate. I got to see 5,000-6,000 people. That's
Day after day.
yeah.
That
yeah.
is.
We handled $800,000 per performance.
That's awesome.
You walk into the fronton, it was smoky because back then you could smoke. You couldn't even hear your partner. Sometimes it was so loud with the people screaming because they're betting their money and they want you to win. They're, come on, come on. And they're yelling your name, chanting your name. Even afterwards, you have some groupies, you go to the parties and everything. It was just a really cool time.
Shake her up, come on. Come on, shake her up. Come on, shake her up. Wake 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 her up. What the fuck was he looking back for coming out of the turn?
What really hurt the sport was the expansion of gambling. We had a strike in 1989. The owners and the players, they were making so much money, they just didn't know how to work it out.
Hey, Kevin.
The players said, you know what, we're not going to play, and the owners said, we're not going to agree to your terms. And it lasted for 4 years. the people started to dwindle away.
Castellano puede ganar de nuevo. Yes, Castellano. Top Pletcher. The trainer is Top Pletcher. Castellano won the Kentucky Derby on Top Pletcher horse.
Florida has a state law that in order to have casinos, you have to have a dog track, highlight, or horse racing track. They have to run a minimum of 152 performances. So the company is only doing the minimum to run their slot machines. If the state didn't mandate that, I don't think the sport would have been able to survive. But since you have to have it, why not, make it the best? We're athletes. It shouldn't be on us to build the sport. The players are basically money-making assets for the casino.
We got a final championship, March 24th.
Okay.
See if you want to come out and check me out.
Highlight championship series.
See, in Dania, Dania Beach. Yeah.
Okay.
It makes me sad to see that the sport is not acknowledged. We've let it slip to this point, and how can we rebuild it?
Man, that's when they got the big wall with the ball, and band go like that.
Nah.
The highlight thing.
I saw the highlight on
Yeah, the ball
Miami
just
Beach.
going fast.
On Miami Beach. On Miami Vice, though. They had on Miami Vice.
Right. The beginning of the man with the ball, you got the hat go like that.
Yeah. I seen it with the hook on the motherfucker.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the highlight.
I got you. I thought you were talking about football, though.
They do it at the casino over there.
I thought you thought you were talking about the movie football,
Nah,
though.
no, football, but highlight. That ball be going fast, though.
Yeah.
Right now, some of the best highlights being played and no one's watching.
Cortada to the inside, and Zabala, nice positioning there. There's the scoop on the backhand by Zabala. Out it comes, here's the rebote. Elga Zabala lets it go through. Zabala with a forehand, he'll send it deep.
Two team now with 4 points. They'll serve to the 4, that's Jagoba and Arta.
Point in place to the 5 in 4 shows.
All the casinos have taken the name highlight off of their buildings. People don't know that the highlight's there unless they're the old fan who's been there. And those are the ones who are supporting us now, the diehard fans.
Come on, Baitia.
No wonder you've been playing for 40 years and you still can't get to a ball.
I've heard every name in the book, every curse word, even the N-word. But just because people put money on you doesn't give them the right to say whatever they want.
Come on, Kevin, do it. Sleep when you go home.
I got into a confrontation with a fan outside one time, and it became physical. and I regret it. But, you know, that was the young me.
85 or 90, whatever, and you get a...
In essence, highlight has taught me how to tune out the negative. You know, don't let your ear be attached to your heart.
For the next one, you already have an idea of what, you know, what his plan is or whatever. You're gonna have the same situation.
I grew up in the inner city. You know, I ran with some gangs, so I didn't think I was gonna live past 23. That was our mentality. I grew up playing baseball. That was my dream. I had a scholarship to play, and I actually played 1 year college ball, and I made All-American honorable mention. On your hand, you got a basket.
No.
And you got to catch the ball in the basket and then throw it to where the other person can't get it. So he wasn't able to hit the wall again. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, man. I was a hell of a baseball player. What? Speed around the bags, could hit, catch. And we were bowling one night, and a couple of highlight players came in with the basket, and they were just fooling around throwing the ball. And I was like, oh, shoot, I like that. Let me try it. And I asked them, you know, can I try it? Yeah. And then I could catch it and throw it. They took me outside the bowling alley and was able to throw it against the wall. And that's how I started learning how to play. Wow. Yeah. I actually bought a cesta from him a week later, one of the baskets, and fell in love with the sport. It was so much more action, and it was on me. Highlight is your mind's always thinking when you're out there and the ball's moving 180, 190 miles per hour. I do regret not following my baseball dream. I could have played, you know, somewhere in the major leagues. In highlight, I've won a World Series championship, and only highlight fans know what a World Series championship. If I won a World Series baseball ring, more people would know that. You know, no one could, you know, deny that. I gotta go back to work. You wanna come?
Yeah.
Where I work?
What you say?
Where do I work?
You will highlight.
Highlight?
Yeah.
You know what highlight is?
Yes, yeah.
How you know highlight?
Review. You good job.
I do a good job?
Yeah.
Why are we playing if there's 2 people in the audience or, you know, 10 people in the audience? We're having problems with the company. Just so many hurdles. But I still love the sport. But you stay motivated by the game and pays the bills. You know, it's allowed me to live the last 25, 26 years. I've been able to raise my family. I have 5 kids. I wish I could play just one more time with a stadium full of people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here this afternoon to say goodbye to one of our great players, Tevin, who is finishing up his 26-year career. His
Final games this afternoon.
When I strap up today, I go out and play. I got 5 games, whether it's 2 people or 5,000. I'm gonna give them the best the show that I can do. But if I walked in and saw 5,000 people, I might pass out. We definitely don't do it for the money. We don't do it for the fan notoriety. We don't do it for the TV exposure. We do it because we're called upon to express our craft. At least you know that what you've created or what you've left behind, you know you did it out of sincerity. I went to battle with some legends, and came out on top. So I feel good about that. But, who knows about it unless you're a highlight fan.